Hi, is this Holly Stevens' number? Yes, it is. May I ask who's texting? Hi, Holly. This is Billie Masters from college, remember? Oh, wow. Hi, Billie. Of course I remember. You were my roommate. Wow, it's been years. Almost 10. Amazing, isn't it, how time flies? Yeah, it certainly is. Well, how are you? What have you been up to? Oh, well, I own my own marketing firm now, didn't you know? Oh, really? A firm out west here. I actually did it, after all those struggles. Oh, so you went out west? Whereabouts? San Francisco. It's where everything's happening right now, you know? Yeah, that's what I hear. I mean, I don't really understand any of it, but... Well, you always were more the artistic type, so what are you up to these days? I'm still in Nashville, actually. I'm doing graphic design for a record company. I know. That's why I'm texting you. Oh, okay. What's up? You want to work with me or something? Well, no. I just wanted to tell you that I'll be in town on business tomorrow. And I was wondering if maybe you wanted to get together. Coffee, lunch, or something? Oh, well, yeah, sure. That would be really nice, actually. Actually? Oh, really? It would really be nice. Okay, good. Great. I'll have my assistant call you to set up a time and place. Your assistant? Well, why can't you and I just work out a place? Well, I'll be very busy coming into town and all, getting prepared for meetings. It'll be much easier if Zelda just gets in touch with you. Oh, okay then. Yeah, sure. No problem. So you'll be free then? Yeah, sounds great. Wonderful. So, what else is going on? How'd you end up all the way out there in Cali? Well, my ex-husband was from here, which helped. And of course, like I said, the work. Oh, you got married? Wow. Just a starter marriage. A marriage of convenience, really. But he did have money, so that's a consolation. It gave me the funding for my first startup, so he was good for something, I guess. Who was he? Oz Martina. Oz Martina? You married Oz Martina, the Ocotech CEO? Oh, well, like I said, babe, it was just a starter marriage. Nothing to be jealous over. Well, I'm not jealous. I'm just kind of surprised is all. Surprised? Why would you be surprised? You think I could have done better, right? That's it? Well, that's too kind of you, Holly. But really, he was just new money. That's not how you really get ahead here. Oh, sounds awful. Well, you always were so much more laid back. You loved that artistic aspect of design. I was more ambitious. Okay, I'm not sure what that means. Well, it's like you're in Tennessee with your little country music people, and I'm in San Francisco with the real players, the movers and the shakers. I don't seem to remember you hanging around with the business majors back in school, Billie. Well, I should have. I would have learned a lot more than I did just sitting around drawing stupid logos all day. You're an amazing artist, or were. I don't know. Do you still draw? I don't have time for that anymore. I pay other people to do that for me. Don't get me wrong. I love the process, the work. But no, I abandoned creativity long ago in pursuit of money and power. Wow, that's kind of sad, Bill. I'm sorry to hear that. Oh, don't feel bad. We can't all be artists forever, Some of us have to make a living. Right. So, do you keep in touch with any of the girls from back in the day? Oh, God, no. I left all of that behind when I came out west. I couldn't handle it. No offense, babe, but I needed people who were dynamic, People who weren't afraid to just go out and grab the world by the tail and shake it until it stopped moving, right? Right. Sure. Pedestrian people, suburban people with houses and cars and little fat children. What? Well, what about you? Do you still keep in touch with any of those silly girls? Well, Pam Hawkins lives back here now, so we're pretty tight. Pam Hawkins lives in Nashville with you? Yep, she moved back here a few years ago. She owns a coffee shop now, a pretty cool little place called Valentine's. Maybe we should go there on our little date. Pam Hawkins owns a coffee shop? Oh my goodness, now I was not expecting that today. Why is that so surprising? Well, she was always just so, No, I don't think I do. Just so scattered. Well, she's doing fine now. In fact, I'm going to meet her in a bit, so I should probably get going, actually. Oh, you You have to go? You're going to meet her right now? Well, yeah, I guess so. Oh, well, okay. I guess if you have to. So your assistant will call me, right? Maybe when you get there, you could give her my number and we could all text. Like a group chat. Oh, well, unless you think that would be weird or something. Well, she's just going to be working is all, is the thing. Oh, you're visiting her while she's at work? Yeah. Oh, well, okay then. Zelda will be in touch. Nice chatting, Holly. Can't wait to see you. Yeah, Billie, you either. Should be fun. Hey, Pam, what's going on? I hate Pilates, Holly. Hate them. Why would anyone do this to themselves? Well, I guess some people just want to be healthy. Ugh, those people are totally insane. I have no sympathy. But what about that guy in the class you were telling me about? Michael? Ugh, turns out he's married. Of course, typical. Well, didn't you say the instructor was cute? Yes, very cute and very gay. Oh, well, never mind then. I guess that's out. I met his husband and he's adorable and their kids are adorable. I'm surrounded by adorable men and none of them want me. And I'm just sweaty and gross and I feel fat and ugly. I'm sorry, how are you? Well, something very strange happened to me a little while ago. Oh, do tell. A ghost from the past, so to speak. Who? Oh, that guy who ghosted you at the festival last summer? Nope, even worse. Billie Townshend. What? The Billie Townshend texted you? Yep. The Billie Townshend who was your college roommate? The one and only. The one who got kicked out for setting fire to the American flag on our sorority house and got charged with arson? That Billie Townshend? Could there be any other? But... I know, right? Well, what did she want? She wants to get together. Get together? When? Why? She's coming to Nashville for business and wants to... catch up, I guess? I don't know. She sounded very strange. Business? Well, what is she doing these days? I believe in redemption and all, but... marketing, she says, started a firm. Oh, BS, I don't believe it. What's the name of the firm? She didn't say. She didn't say, or you didn't ask. Yes to both. What kind of an investigative reporter are you, Holly? But I'm not an investigative reporter. I'm a graphic designer. Yeah, that's what they all say. It was also surprising. I guess I was just taken off guard. Well, where is she now? She said San Francisco. Oh, no, really, BS. I'm just telling you what she told me. Well, I'm going to Google her. Hold on. Okay, I'm holding. See, I don't see anything with her name next to a marketing firm. In fact, her name doesn't bring up any results at all. Oh, well, maybe she was a ghost then. Well, she was always quite pale and very fragile. A delicate little flower. Until she wasn't. I haven't thought about her for a long time. Yeah, me either. Oh, really? I mean, not usually, not anymore. But there was a time that you thought about her a lot. Well, yeah, you too, all of us, I'm sure. What happened to us hasn't happened to everyone. That's for sure. What do you remember from that night? Well, it was a party, I do remember that. Well, it was always a party. It was toward the end of the year, right? Yep, junior year. And it was early in the morning? It was a Saturday morning, and I'm pretty sure you passed out, and Lisa too. I was up for some reason. I don't know if I decided to get up early or I just never went to bed. Well, you did that a lot back then, but to be fair, we all did. It was college. God, what a waste. We're there to learn, and we spend so much of it just partying. Hey, it's part of the experience, you know? Or something like that, right? Supposedly, that's what they say, but sometimes I just look back on a lot of that and cringe. Well, at least you didn't get an arson on your record. Right, so I was in my room, just lying there in the dark, I guess, and I see this flame out the window, out of the corner of my eye. And I look out and the flag is on fire. The flipping American flag that's on our house is on fire. And that's when you came in to get me, right? Yeah, you called the fire department and I put it out with the garden hose. But Billie hadn't come home that night, and when she finally did a couple hours later, she reeked of gasoline. Where did she say she was? At her boyfriend's house. Oh, that's right, the boyfriend who never existed. It was all so strange, and it happened so long ago, it feels like a dream. Did you ever see her after that? I know I didn't. Nope, I called the cops as soon as I smelled the gas on her. Oh, that's right. You were the one who called them. Yep, the last time I saw her, they were taking her away. All the houses just standing out there in their yards watching? Poor girl. Poor girl! She tried to order us extra crispy, Holly! I don't think she was trying to kill us. Well, what was she trying to do? I don't know. I think she just has some problems. Had some, I don't know. Well, it was rather baffling. She had no history of being political at all. I suppose if she wanted to burn the house down, there'd be easier ways to start the fire. For a long time, I thought she was just drunk. Like maybe she came home drunk and just had a weird impulse. Well, that's a weird impulse. But she hardly ever drank, so if she had, that would make sense that she wouldn't have been able to handle it. So, are you going to go out with her? Sure, why not? At least it'll be a good story. Well, when are you going? I don't know. She's supposed to get into town tomorrow morning, so her assistant Zelda will call me. She has an assistant Zelda? Yep, of course she does. Well, where are you going to take her? I don't know. I was thinking maybe your place. Oh, please no! I'm kidding. But she did seem rather sad when I mentioned I was about to come see you. You're about to come see me? No, I just wanted off the phone with her. But she wanted to three-way text with us when I got there. Oh, well, that is sad. Sure we can't come to your coffee shop? Nope, she's all yours, sweetheart. Some friend. I know, I owe you one. I'll let you know how it goes. I hope you do. Hey, Holly, how are you? Oh, fine, Billie. I thought I was going to be hearing from your assistant. Well, something's come up, and I regret to say that I'm not going to be able to fly into Nashville this morning. Oh, no, that's too bad. It's nothing serious, I hope. Oh, no, just a business thing. You know how it is. You take care of one thing, and then the next rears its ugly head. Well, that's really too bad. I was looking forward to catching up. Oh, well, we can still catch up. Oh, we can? Well, of course. It's a mobile world, after all. I'm free right now. What about you? To catch up? Well, sure, unless you have something better to do. Well, no. I mean, I'm just joking, so tell me more. Ever been married? Oh, God, no. I told you I was, right? Briefly? Yeah, I think maybe you mentioned it. Marriage should be a career step, nothing else. Is that what it's like out there? It's like that everywhere you want to be a success. But it's all about you and the work you put into it, into yourself, your brand. We've been following your work, you know. You've been looking at my album art? Of course, we pay attention to all media talents. That's why we've become so successful so quickly. Right. It's all about finding the right people at the right time in their careers. Strike them while the iron is hot? Something like that. And you're pretty hot right now, Holly. Oh, I am? Of course, I've seen your portfolio. And I have to tell you, there's a lot of people I know out here who would be very interested in you, especially with my backing. Are you saying you want to give me a job in San Francisco? Well, I don't know about me personally, although that could be in the cards as well. Would you at least be interested in taking the meeting? With who? My people, just to feel you out, see what your goals are, see what you could possibly bring to the table. Well, that would be great, sure. I mean, I'd like to hear what they had to say. Oh, well, that's wonderful. I'm so glad to hear. I was beginning to become a little concerned I'd come on a little too strong. No, of course not. So ask me a question. I've asked you plenty. I've talked enough. But it's hard to shut up because I do it for a living, you know? And you remember me as being so quiet, I'm sure. Well, I guess you were. I guess I was until I lit that flag on fire, right? Is that what you were going to say? Well, I really didn't know what to say. It's okay. Perhaps I should have brought it up earlier. It's kind of been the elephant in the room, has it not? I mean, I wasn't going to talk about it if you didn't bring it up. I mean, if you didn't want to. Believe me, it's fine. It's not like it didn't come up at every single job interview I had until I started my company. Yeah, I guess I just never really knew what happened. I mean, the last time I saw you, you were being led away in handcuffs. Yes, it wasn't the best day of my life, that's for sure. And it already hadn't been going well. I just don't know what led you to do that. I mean, it just doesn't make any sense. Well, there's a fairly simple explanation behind it, Holly. It's simple. I was innocent. What do you mean? I mean, I didn't do it. But I always heard you admitted it. No, of course not. Never admit anything, but that's beside the point. But Billie, what about the gasoline? What gasoline? You came home stinking of it. That's why I called the cops. Oh, did you know I was the one who called? Of course I did. I wasn't drunk or in a psychotic state, as some suggested. Well, I mean, I really didn't know what to do. You were acting so strangely. Holly, my car had run out of gas early that morning. That's why I smelled like it. I was acting strangely because I was exhausted. Because I'd just worked a shift at the bakery half the night and had an exam in a few days to study for. Oh, I remember you being the only one who worked, but not the rest. Well, no offense, Holly, but I'm not surprised the way those parties were, especially that night. So if you didn't do it, then who did? I never found out for sure, but most of my leads led to a random drunken frat guy passing by in the night. Oh, wow. Well, then why did they suspect you? I guess some of the other girls in the house thought I was a little odd and told the police so. I didn't have much to prove otherwise, so I got charged. Oh my God. My dad got a good lawyer and I ended up getting probation. It could have been a lot worse. Yeah, but Billie... And besides, look at me now. Didn't slow me down a bit, did it? Billie, I'm just a little confused about something. Yes? Well, this all sounds like quite a tale, but we looked you up. Yeah, what do you mean? Well, I mean, we looked you up, and there's no firm in San Francisco with your name attached to it at all. Excuse me? So I guess my question is, have you always been such a massive liar? Holly, did you happen to look me up by my married name? Your married name? Yes, I still have it. I've been contemplating dropping it. Perhaps you just made up my mind for me. Everything is with your married name? Holly, you're right. I haven't been totally honest with you. You see, I was coming to Nashville, and it was on business, but you were my business. I had every intention of bringing you back here with me. You were going to give me a job? I was about 90% there, if you wanted it. But now, not. Right, not. Well, it's been nice chatting up with you, Holly. I wish you luck. But wait, Billie, if you knew I was the one who called the police that night, why would you try to help me? Because you were the best person for the job and an old friend. I don't blame you for that day, so you can let yourself off the hook for that. Oh, well, thanks. But you should definitely blame yourself for screwing this up. Yeah, thanks. I will. Goodbye, Holly. Bye, Billie. Pam? Yeah? We screwed up. Holly and Pam continued to have success in their fields, but nothing like the soaring Billie, who made the Forbes list for most successful CEOs under 43 years running. After her testimony and dozens of letters to the judge, Holly was eventually able to have Billie's criminal record expunged.